Good morning, guys, and welcome back. We are going to look at perpendicular lines. So this is where we have crossing lines that make a 90-degree angle. Okay? So perpendicular lines have slopes that are negative reciprocals. So what does that mean? A negative reciprocal. So if I put this on the graph, we're going to graph y equals 2x plus 2. And its perpendicular line would be y equals negative 1/2 x minus 1. So once we graph that, we turn it, and it looks like this. So see how they make a 90-degree angle? This would be considered perpendicular. So let's dive into negative reciprocal. So we've got negative reciprocal slopes. If my original slope is 5, negative 10, 1/4, how do I make that a negative reciprocal? So first step is to change our sign. We want negative 1/4 to become negative, negative 10 to become positive, and 5 to become negative. So literally just change the sign. Next step, the reciprocal part, is to flip the number. So what if I have a whole number, put a 1 underneath? So we're going to put a 1 underneath these two to make them fractions so that we actually have something to flip. So this first one is going to flip to negative 1/5. Second one is going to be 1/10. And this last one is just going to be negative 4, because it would be negative 4 over 1, but negative 4 is the same thing. Okay? So that is the most important part of finding perpendicular lines, is that you've got to have that negative reciprocal slope, which is kind of hard to remember, so just have it in the back of your mind. Okay, so just like parallel lines, we're going to look at this. Create a linear equation that is perpendicular to the following equation and contains the following points. So same steps as parallel lines. Find the slope, use point slope, change to y equals mx plus b. So my first step, if I look, my slope of my original line is 2. So my negative reciprocal, I would change the sign, so negative 2. And then I would flip it, so negative 1/2. Okay? We're going to throw this into our point slope equation. So y minus y1 equals m, parentheses, x minus x1, take out y1, x1, m, plug in what we know, which is negative 2 is x1, 3 is y1, and negative 1/2 is m. And again, that double negative x minus negative 2, that's going to be x plus 2. So let's distribute first. So negative 1/2 to x, negative 1/2 to positive 2, gives us y minus 3 equals negative 1/2 x minus 1. So we want to isolate for y. We are going to move that negative 3 to the other side by adding 3. It only goes to like terms. So y equals negative 1/2 x plus 2 would be perpendicular to the line y equals 2x minus 3. Whew, that's a lot. Okay, so next one. Create a linear equation that is parallel, that should say perpendicular to the following equation and contains the following point. So we want a perpendicular line. So again, change this to standard form to slope intercept first. So we move 2x over by doing minus 2x, and then we have to divide by negative 3. Negative 2 by negative 3 is 2/3 x plus 2. So take out my slope, which was 2/3. We want to change the sign. So negative 2/3, and then flip it. So negative 3/2 would be my new slope. And we're going to plug in what we know. So I know x1 is negative 2, y1 is 3, and m is negative 3/2. Distribute what we know. And again, double negative, make it a positive. So y minus 3 equals negative 3/2 x minus 3. So what would I do next? I would add 3 to both sides because I want that y to end up by itself. So y minus 3, I would do plus 3 to like terms only. So y equals negative 3/2 x. And that is it for that one. Good luck, guys.